Hey everybody, this is Nita Nay from Nita Nay's Books. Just here with a short a video talking about the beginning writing process. Um, my initial thing that I could tell you to do is just start writing. The second thing that I can tell you is to do some research. Research what type of writing you want to do, whether you want to blog, whether you want to write a novel, whether you want to write a memoir or fiction, nonfiction. There's all types of genres and, um, you know, different things that you can write in regards to books, romance, sci-fi, whether it's thriller, whether it's murder mystery, whether it's a religious book, whether it's, there's all types of genres out there that, and really depending on what thought comes to you in regards to what you want to write is how you do your research. And so in the process of beginning writing, just start writing, and that will kind of guide you, maybe in the direction that you're actually going. Me particularly, I do fiction with the Christian theme, or fiction with sci-fi and Christian theme, or fiction with murder mystery. I'm also right now writing fiction, almost kind of like a scary story with the Christian theme. So there's different elements that you may want to consider and think about, before you start writing, especially to determine whether or not you're a pantser or whether you're an outliner. There are two different things. A pantser, just like I do, I just start writing, and I typically just write out my manuscripts or novels first before I do anything. And then sometimes I will outline, depending on if I get stuck at a particular point, to kind of give me that idea, thought process of, okay, this is how I can move forward. So I'm a little bit of both. You need to determine what you are, what best works for you. If you're, analytical, you may want to, be an outliner and outline everything, outline your scenes, outline your chapters. So once you get into the writing process, once you get into that writing process, then you want to, once you finish or once you start, then you want to really figure out what's best for you. What type of computer system do you have? What programs out there best work for your system? There's, regular, you know, uh, computers, whether it's laptop or whether it's Mac processing. Some programs work better for Mac, some programs work better for regular desktop. So you got to know what works best for your system. There's Word. Again, most everybody uses Word, or they use Google Docs. There are other programs out there like Scrivener. I have no clue, how Scrivener, so I don't have any good thing or bad thing about it. I particularly use the Pro Writing Aid once I get through my writing process and start going into the editing process. I use Pro Writing Aid because it has a level of characteristics that you can look at in regards to grammar and flow, whether your pronouns are being overly used or your adverbs are being overly used. So there's different elements that you can use on Pro Writing Aid. I am not recommending it. I use it, I recommend it, but you don't have to use it. Grammarly, you can use Grammarly, which is free as well. But I believe now they also have a paid, program for Grammarly that you can pay for and get different and upgraded elements for their program as well. There's Google Docs out there. There is Y Writer, Master Writer. There's Ulysses. There's Zoho Writer. So there's many programs out there that you can use to start your writing process. It's just really taking some time and investing, you know, some time in research, in researching what's best for your genre, because some of these programs may be good for fiction. Like just this year, I started using Fictionary, which it takes your finalized manuscript, or you can type in as you go into Fictionary, and it will break it scene by scene. It will break your manuscript down scene by scene, and it has these different characteristics and elements that you can click on to say, okay, I have this already in my scene. Maybe I need to add this particular characteristics to make my writing better, to make it flow, to make it a better reading for the reader. For example, in a scene, if they're eating something, do you want to describe what it is? What are they smelling? So there's different characteristics and elements. It also talks about, you know, your beginning hook of that scene or your ending hook of that scene. So there's different levels of writing that you can do once you start growing and understanding, okay, this is the genre I want to write in. This best fits my genre, and I'm going to invest in these particular programs because it best works for me. So I'm not saying anything is better than anything else. You have to find out what's best for you. And so there's many resources out there, like Fiverr is out there. They, you know, they help you with logos, they help you with writing, they proofreading, editing, illustration, anything. Fiverr is a great resource to invest in, you know, because writing is going to cost you. But if you do it the smart way, you can you know, invest in yourself and do it at an appropriate level. So I want those that view this video, if you have programs, if you have a writing program, please in the comments let us know what best works for you, what best works in your genre, what best works, you know, for your computer. Don't hesitate to because I want the beginning writer to not be hindered in the writing process, to say, okay, where do I go next in this process? So I hopefully this video will help you. Hopefully you'll get a chance to, you know, comment below and let me know if there's anything you want me to discuss or write about um, to help you in this process. Don't forget, click on the subscribe button below. There are interviews coming for the month of November. There's 4 already set. I hope you enjoy. Have a great evening and a great week. Bye-bye.